I am back. Yeah, it is back here, and yeah, it is like right after one. However, I made sure that all these episodes for this series are made pretty much going to be not having the same issue that I had early on with the whole Discord thing and making the notifications. So yeah, that's not gonna happen at all in this campaign. There's still like I think 1 or 2 episodes left in the other one campaign going on that have that noise issue, but the ones I record after after those ones are going to definitely not have that issue ever, pretty much. So yeah. Also, this exact campaign is going to coincide slightly with the other one. However, this nation is, at least in this current campaign, is going to be going to go on the on Fridays, like around 3 p.m. For this series, while the other one still goes up on at 7 a.m. on Monday. So yeah.
Ready to do our part.
Friday and Monday are the for this.
How do I hold a gun with hooves?
Campaigns going on here, and I plan to stick to that schedule when I can. There might be some exceptions, but yeah, that's the current plan I have actually for this channel. Is 2 series going on at the same time. One of them being on the Monday and the other one being on Friday. It looks like the Liberation Army is going to completely win this war because, well, they almost have this whole thing encircled. Why do they not get there? That's stupid. Why don't they go over here or here? Finish the circle. That's dumb. We're finishing up the base part of the industry pretty much. We just need to do this and then this, and then we're pretty much set for the base industry. Then I can execute the partition and be pretty secure. As the person itself doesn't remove us from being a puppet, it just starts the at least once we get to unite the Congress. Yeah, I'm gonna go as soon as this is done. I gotta go do these here, just so I get a certain person available to help early on for the exact route I'm going. Because while I have the political power to do so, I'm gonna take advantage as much as I can of that. Also, these apparently have added that thing, which is actually pretty interesting. They got every tech is actually, in my opinion, a little bit better than the Griffons one. However, the Griffons would have to do more things for the tank cell, and the Pegs are kind of similar to the Knights and how they function, except they are closer to motorized divisions than tanks. But they do have better things for the weather early on, and as well as they have the whole unicorns abilities, which is really amazing, where there's all sorts of stuff though that pretty much they act as, and my opinion, it's actually pretty much a good choice to go either premise or not suppressive plot, to go either superior firepower or grand battle plan for them. It's way better. However, and there are some circumstances, this is the most particular one I can list, is one's in actual Equestria. Not Equestria itself, but the sub-nations from it. It might be better to go with other doctrines, depending on the nation, but typically these ones are better in most cases. Here there's most. But it's pretty similar to the base game. That's unfortunate. I kind of want to send volunteers, but at the same time, I'm like, no, it's a bad idea. Because this guy's just encircled, and that sucks. Oh no, that's not good. They're encircled, but they are... Oh, that pocket's dead. Wait, feed this one. Yeah. Watching the revolution happening is actually quite interesting. How the hell is this war still going on? Maybe it's the Griffonians to go and take power on their horse. Okay, well, one front is dealt with there for them. Yeah, that's a bit bad that they are this encircled. Oh yeah, we also get fly assault. And oh, that happened. Huh. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, there's actually history things still for different areas. Oh. Yeah. And I'm actually just gonna go dispersed here, mainly because we are gonna go to war at some point. And, well, country is good and all, and it's more factory options, but the factories are way more likely to get bombed. And while I think we can hold our own in terms of aviation support, yeah, it's not exactly that good, considering how many nations we're going to have to be fighting. So apparently they're currently like that, but this might be temporary. They might leave this, depending on things. Yep. That. Next, we need to go unite the Congress. Because we're not going Congress. And also, as much as I would find it hilarious to do, I don't think, I will go do a communist platoon in New Mareland, but that's not a thing that's on my current plans at all at the moment. In fact, it's going to be a while till I even do the defense campaign. That's a guarantee campaign is meeting defense at some point, but that is something I plan to do well after I did a few more air campaigns first. Just because that is a bit more interesting. What's this reason? Yeah. And also, I don't think it's going to be that interesting to have multiple campaigns of the same nation back to back to back, so, yeah. Any advice for, our campaigns to do after I finish the, for both these, though, please, say so in the comment section. And just feel free to leave comments, like, and subscribe, no matter what, pretty much, as long as you like the video, of course. But yeah. I do wonder, however, if when I go and eventually do the whole this focus, I'm wondering if I get if they are considered part of Southern Griffonian. I'm gonna just wait to check that. Yeah, they're gonna win this. Also, I'm aware of this whole big thing. This is just something that's gonna happen like that until I think the update comes out. The one that actually adds the zip wrecking content. I know it's a really cool one, though. I'll definitely be checking out some missions there. And I might actually do or maybe a certain one of the communists pass. So I might do that, but that's gonna be well after I do fences, if I do that at all. I'm gonna do this here just so we can start working on getting down and also get our actual planned ideology ready. Know about fascism, I'm just in Maryland Republican Fascist Party, it was almost dead, political fascism, here. New Maryland options are communists and this is good for pretty much any of them, but you know on that one though. Because we're not going that route. However, I'd say that is actually kind of a fun, that does seem like it would be a fun path to do. But what we're doing is way more interesting though. Because we actually leave a alliance and join a new alliance, so yeah. Oh. One thing about these are border wars. They happen bandit nations a lot. And this is a civil war, so what about the I'm just gonna do. Okay, oh, there's actually a war in US this is standard as well. So this is something interesting I noticed. So there is actually a way to go be aggressive as a Sealy. I noticed this for a long time, but so it has to help follow Ponies and produce normally. However, if say Luna's in charge, as in they went Moon path, or they went Solar Empire path, whatever. They Diamond can actually go and do the if they have a ceiling chart says they can actually do Revolution in Equestria and still attack the Equestria, I think. Make them have a civil war and do Union. Seems that they will be able to do the communist because somehow they can do this as well. So yeah. Well, this one, it's way more likely this is they're gonna balkanize Equestria, I think. I think that's why it's this. May win the war. Here, there's what I think. I have no idea. I never actually done in thorough detail that for down the time truth and actually managed to win the war. I'm doing it on my own time, so yeah. Oh, I should have forgot about this, but yeah, we can do this now. And now let's go and hire temporarily, because it's always going to be temporary when you're hiring when the payload price here for us, because it gets rid of it at 60% for whatever ideology it is. So yeah, get this guy for the theme party, free flyer. personal opinion, the support harness route for repatriation is one of the weakest in my opinion. Maryland, I guess. But yeah, I don't think that is just more support. No. Yeah, all this early on. So I mean, well, there's this here, but I mean, this is actually speaking, the army there does have one saving grace in the fact that it is a very good defense for New Mareland and from any threats here with the whole goal of Unite, because they would actually be working with the Entente. Yeah, they're saying Entente in this. Surprisingly enough. This is led by Acolyte, which is, if it's not obvious from the references in the old flag and the whole revolution thing, they are pretty much equestrian at war as France. And okay, they went Dutchy, so of course they're doing that once ever placating the Republicans. Of course. Honestly, although look at the last or anything except Rose Wings, it's pretty safe that they can go this, or although I mean they could have done this if they didn't go Lord Protector, or the Lord Protector didn't happen. However, I don't see why anyone would ever do this as a player. And this when you expand more, what you had to do for actually keeping Rose Ring, you have to do this pretty much. The greater ambitions. And while it's not there as an option, if no focus tree wise at the start, even when you do all that, and there's no way you attack the Griffonian Empire, it's just a matter when there is stuff for you if you go that route. And that's because of that, I think it might be worth me actually doing that as a playthrough at some point, if you guys want to actually see that happen. And I'm gonna go put that on the, I'm actually gonna go make a straw poll at some point, or a poll on YouTube, for a voting for whichever nation you want, from a list I have set up. Oh, also, while they did, so, just gonna say flat out, even if I do this, I do a Communist New Mareland, I'm not going the Marisoc route because I've seen playthroughs already, even if they changed it slightly since then. It's still, Marisoc's already been done to death by certain people. And so, I won't do that route, period. If I go Communist, so yeah, that's, here's one thing I can't really do. You know, let's expand it out. Harvard. Oh, that happened. I'm not sure how this thing's supposed to work. They'll change this thing a lot. I think they joined, but they're gonna leave probably as soon as they go communist, maybe. At least I hope they do. Or is I have to find some way to go remove them, but I don't think it's possible to do that. I think it might. If they go and don't leave, I'm gonna have to actually use constant commands to fix it, so it's actually possible for me to my focuses. If they go communist, but they stay in the faction, I'm gonna have to do things to fix it. Which really does suck. So I hate having to use constant commands to get certain things to trigger, right? This is what the fence is here. I'm gonna read this so just because. Well, I'm gonna have to reread these again. Whenever I do the other campaign. Well, at least for when I do Fence's actual campaign. Again, but this is actually a pretty interesting. Here, before in my talk with all of you, I want to thank you for you who made this possible in the first place. And I think the voters of New Huffington, they gave me the possibility to serve my country. This is a day upon which I get given the honor to serve in case good for Ed to your that's going to be a typo. Said I stand to you stand for the Ponies. I will protect the Ponies of New Mareland and send a message to the sun dimly for me and sunset that we can do for ourselves. For ourselves. Look, there's a lot of typos in this. Holy crap, I just realized that. You have in West with some populous, we're getting the land of resources, and it's high time that our promised land comes to ours for the taking. You should not grant more just because they are too lazy to work. No ponies and griffins are naturally unsuited to mix in society, and we must acknowledge that we are all separate but equal, and it's there for all. If griffins and ponies were segregated for all to come out ahead, it is time to get out of the set of show rights into state rights. Yeah, as you can see, they are that level of up low for that. And actually, probably the worst I think off in terms of how the griffins are for them. Because even with here, this is just from ridiculous levels of nationalism, but no flat out bad things for griffins, like as it seems implied for the Fence's route. However, in my personal opinion, they're not the Fence's option is not the worst actually for the griffins of New Mareland. Actually, in my personal opinion, it is Marisuck that's actually, which is actually communist, is the worst for them, because from what I remember, last time I tried doing that on my own time, they actually pretty much no, it's communists. They kind of commit genocide and also force them out into the neighboring countries rather than just segregation. So arguably the communists can be worse for the griffins than even Fence can be. So yeah. I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna wait a while before I actually choose to elect Kingfisher. I'm gonna wait till it's as high as I can get it. And so I can see if this actually fixes the tree then before I choose the ground map for that. Today's gonna ask, yep, did. In our town. But yeah, I pretty much the whole equals idea can pass on to this continent with this nation a lot. That's the whole route I'm open to trying for. However, there is two versions. One's extreme, one's not as extreme. I'm pretty sure both are kind of isolationist, but they're both very, very interesting. And I could be wrong about them being isolationist, though. It's been a long time since I looked at that path. As you can't really see any of the... As it is technically has a complete own industry. So, yeah. Oh, also the sad thing is here, you go this way. Pretty much at the beginning, until you use certain things, you can't really suppress any other ideologies in it. So it sucks. Also, this one, you surprisingly enough, actually suppress the supremacy. No, this one's gonna be like double the length of the previous one because, well, just, I didn't get much done so far. Sorry, 45 minutes. Well, double or 1.5 times, whatever. One to two. But it's gonna be longer than the other one. Just gonna get all that right. Like that. Really. And really the lines we're currently in, and yeah. Seeing as they're harmony here and their minor comments here, we are pretty safe. We'd only have to worry about them being the communists they are, Broccolero, only under the condition that Wingbury is also communist. Take his ring this way. Yeah, as you see here, they removed all the rooms to the royal part in the names. I think now we should also go and do this. Just get that out of the way. Then we need to increase the sooner. So we have our armies ready. This one I'm going to ignore until after I choose the, well, everyone knows I'm building King Cruiser, but I mean, I'd rather wait till I'm at 60% political support. And this guy goes away automatically, and it makes sense. And it also gives me time to go focusing on getting my military ready. There's also a bit more industry and all. Now let's get this. Which is very useful, actually. like this whole doing all the industry here is kind of a little bit of a delay, but I mean, of the actual public, but it really does actually help get the country ready for the wars. That's gonna inevitably happen no matter what. I feel major reason that's not. However, the version is way more useful for gleaming than all the other ones, because that's what this will change to. Other ones are patrician because you really need to luck out and kind of get involved in it. That's awful. Oh wait. Oh yeah, you can still send volunteers, but it's way harder. And that pretty much, I think, balance out the negative here. So yeah. Skip once the wars are ending. Okay, yep, and then he's in Prowling, which means they are going isolationist. But yeah, see here, yeah, we already have that. Apparently finds out war whatever, but it makes sense for that even though. Fair. Oh, Griffon actually has cores on this. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. That's one. So that means it's going to handle anything except garrison. So that's cool. I'm gonna go skip that. Because I am going to be taking advantage of the armored trucks a lot more, and rather than using motorized, actually. Just for this campaign, I'm going to be doing that. I don't think I've ever used the armored trucks really in any AR campaign, but it is really actually kind of worth it. Someone's actually getting this. Well, one of these two, but yeah, maybe you'll love it. It's actually kind of a nice design. between Yep, we can do this now. The Kingfisher wins. Super popular. From Governor of Celestia as one the race president. Very pony princess. Yay! Very pony princess. Now, actually we should do this. But, read here. Okay, Kingfisher. Royal populist. File from the himself gets right before even doing any focuses. His resource efficiency is plus 5%, monthly population plus 5%, which is amazing. Population 5%. Since speed is by 10%, which is in general really amazing abilities, flat out. Reserved from Governor Celestia, now President of the Commonwealth, is an outspoken populist dedicated to helping the poor desert of New Mareland, believing that the other candidates would lift a hoof to truly help the needy. He just started a campaign for office on the promise of redistributing the wealth centered in corporations distracted by his budget is the Ponies. And Fisher is now he returns the favor by putting his policies. You know what? I'm gonna end the episode here, just because I got a scene and you know almost how it's gonna end anyway. So yeah.